Agent. Agent is anything that can be viewed as perceiving its environment through sensors, acting upon that environment through activators. So what is agent? Agent will be having the sensors. It will perceive its environment through sensors, and it will be acting on environment through actuators. So this is called agent. So this simple diagram shows the agent. So what is agent will have? Agent will have sensors, actuators. So using sensors, it will receive the information, perceive the information about the environment, and using actuators, it will be performing some actions on the environment. So this is called agent. Now, for example, we have different types of agent. The first one is human agent. If you take human agent will be having eyes, ears, and other organs for sensors. Okay, for sensors, we human will be having eyes, ears, okay, touching, okay, skin, everything. These are the other organs for the sensors, and we have hands, legs, mouth, and other body parts for actuators. So this is the example for human agent. These are the sensors, and whereas these are the actuators. Now, if you take robotic agent, the robotic agent will be having cameras, infrared range finders for the sensors. Okay, it has to receive the information. How it will receive information? To receive the information, it should have cameras. It will capture the images through cameras. So that will be taken as the input. So it should have cameras. And to find the range, it should have infrared range finders for the sensors, and it should have various motors for actuators. So depending on the information it has received, it has to move either forward or towards left, towards right, yes or no. So to do that, what it should have? It should have motors. Okay, so that is why it will be having various motors for actuators. And for example, if you take software agent, the software agent receive keystrokes, file content, network packages as sensory inputs. These are the information it will be receiving as sensory inputs. So acting on environment by displaying on the screen. How it will act on the environment? Because it is a software agent, it will display how it will act on the environment by just displaying on the screen, writing the files, sending the network packages. It will be acting on the environment. Okay, so here we have discussed three types of agent: human agent, robotic agent, and the software agent. We also discussed what are the sensors and actuators of these agents. Now we'll discuss what is percept. The percept term refers to the agent perceptual inputs on any given instant. Okay, at any given instant, whatever the inputs it will percept, that is called, that the perceptual inputs are called percept. Okay, so at particular instant, what is the perceptual inputs is called percept. What is percept history here? The percept sequence. Percept sequence is nothing but the agent percept sequence is complete history of everything the agent has ever perceived. The complete information that whatever the agent has perceived till today. So the complete information, that is called percept sequence. Okay. So in general, the agent choice of action at any given instant can depend on entire percept sequence observed today. Okay. So how agent will be acting on the environment? Agent will be acting on the environment depending on whatever information it has perceived till today. Okay, so the complete information it has perceived, that is called percept sequence. Now we'll discuss what is agent function. So agent behavior usually described by agent function that maps any given percept sequence to the action. So what agent has to do? It will be receiving the information through sensors, means it is perceiving the information through the sensors, and it will be acting on the environment using actuators. Okay, so what is agent function should do here? So depending on percept sequence, it will map the percept sequence to the action. Okay, it is performing, say for example, it is receiving this particular set of data, so this action should be performed. Say if it is receiving next set of data, then other action should be performed. Okay, so what it does, it will map any given percept sequence to the action. That is called agent function. So in any given agent is described by tabulating the agent function. How do you define any agent here? Agent will be described by just tabulating the agent function. What is agent function? So it will be like a table. Here we'll be having percept sequence. Here we'll be having what is the action it has to perform. Like that we'll be having this table. Okay. So in if any agent is given with the experiments. For example, if any agent is given with some experiment, what it has to do, this table is constructed by trying out all possible percept sequence. So first we have to find what are the possible percept sequence, and based on all possible percept sequence, for each possible percept sequence, what is the action it has to perform. That table should be constructed. Okay. So the table is constructed by trying out all possible percept sequence and recording which action the agent does in response. So for particular percept sequence, what is the action it has to perform? So what is the next perceptual sequence? What is the action it has to perform? Like this, it will be tabulated. So this tabulation is called agent function. So the table here, whatever we have written, that is called agent function. No? The table is the external characterization of the agent. So internally, the agent function for artificial agent will be implemented by agent program. How it will be implemented internally? By using agent program. What is agent function? Agent function gives the external characterization of agent, whereas internally it will be implemented by using agent program. So what is agent function here? Agent function is abstract mathematical description. It will just give the description. This is the action it has to perform for this percept sequence. Like that, it will be just giving the description. So the abstract mathematical description is called agent function. The agent program is the implementation of this function on the architecture. So we'll be having some computing device. On the computing device, this agent function should be implemented. How it will be implemented? By using program. We will be writing a program. That program will be fed to a architecture. So running this program on the agent architecture. So like this, we will be implementing the agent function. Now we'll take the example here. So this is the example of vacuum cleaner world as shown in the figure. So here, this is the vacuum cleaner world. These are the dirt particles. Okay. So here we have two squares, square A and square B. So what is this vacuum cleaner agent should do? Vacuum cleaner agent should perceive the information about where in which square it is that square is dirty or not. Okay. So what it has to do, the vacuum agent perceives which square it is in and whether there is a dirt in that square or not. This is the two information it has to perceive. Okay. So that is in which square it is in and whether the dirt is present in that square or not. Okay. So based on these two information, this vacuum cleaner agent will be doing different actions. That is, either it is moving to the right or moving to the left, or it is cleaning the dirt. Okay, these are the actions it has to perform. So what it has to perform, what are the different actions this agent will perform? That is moving left, moving right, suck up the dirt, or do nothing. These are the actions it will perform. Okay. So what is the sensor? What are the sensors here? The sensors will be giving the information about the location and whether the dirt is there in that square or not. Okay. So these are the two information it will be receiving. And based on those two information, what are the actuators will be performing? Actuators will be performing different actions. That is either to move left, move right, suck up the dirt, or do nothing. These are the actions the actuator should perform. So here one very simple agent function. So what is agent function? I told agent function is tabulating the percept sequence and its actions. That is called agent function. Okay. So here what is that? If the current square is dirty, So in which square it is there, that particular square, the current square is dirty, then suck the dirt, otherwise move to the other square. This is the simple agent function. Okay. So now we'll see how it is tabulated here. So if you see the table of this, see how it is. So what is that I told? It will be receiving the information about the location and whether the dirt is there or not. Okay. And we also seen that here we have two squares. This is the square A and this is the square B. If it is in the square A, to move to square B, it has to move to the right. If it is in square B, if agent is in square B, to move to the square A, it has to move to the left. Okay. So what are the percept sequence here? Here it is perceiving to information, that is that particular location A and whether it is clean or dirty. So if it is A and it is clean. So if it is clean, what it has to do? It has to move to the next square. To move to the next square, B is located on right side. So what action it has to perform? Move right. Okay. Now, for example, the percept sequence is this: A and dirty. If it is in the square A and that particular square is dirty. Okay. What is the action it has to perform? It has to serve the dirt. Okay. This is the action it has to perform. For example, if the percept sequence is this: B and clean. B and clean is the percept sequence. What is the action it has to perform? Since B is clean, so it has to move to the other square. So where A is located now? A is located on left side. So it has to move to the left. Similarly, B and dirty. It is in the location B and location B is dirty. What it has to do? If it is dirty, it has to suck the dirt. So what is the action it has to perform? Suck the dirt. Okay. So again, this is the one set we already completed, A and clean. Again, it is visiting A. If A, again, it is clean. It is getting the information. Second time, it is getting the information. Since A is already clean, what it has to do? It has to move to right. Now, it has the second time information. What is that it got? A is dirty. So if it is A is dirty, what it has to do? It has to suck the dirt. Okay. So like that. So this process will be continuous. So this is the third time it is performing that action. Okay. Like this, we will be tabulating the information. What is this? It will be having percept sequence and corresponding action. This tabulation is called agent function. Now we'll discuss what is agent program. So this is the simple agent program here. So what is that it will do? It will be getting two informations. What is that? Location and status. These are the two informations it will be getting. Based on these two information, this function, what is the function name here? Reflex vacuum agent is the function name. So based on these two information, it will return some action. Okay. It is giving some action. Okay. So what is the program here? It is like this. It will be checking the status. If the status is dirty, then what is the action it has to perform? Search the dirt. If the status is clean, then it will be checking the location. So say it is in the location A. To move to location B, it has to move right. Okay. For example, if it is in location B, then it has to move to location A. To move to location A, it has to move left. Okay. So based on these information, that is location and status, it will be giving some action. So what are the different actions it will give? It will be sucking the dirt or move right, move left. These are the three actions it will be performing like this. So agent function will be denoted like a table and agent program can be written like this.